picked up this Holley fuel pump on Craigslist, and here's some of the parts from it. Had a solenoid on it for stopping it, and a regulator, and all that good stuff. See, it's even got good brushes still. I had to take it apart because it wouldn't turn. It had become seized up here where the vanes, they slide out as it turns, as it rotates in the off-center hole there. These need to slide out. All of the vanes were stuck really solidly. In fact, they were stuck so solidly that in tapping them repeatedly with a nail and the back of a wrench, trying to get them out, and it eventually broke the shaft. But it broke off right down inside of this little rotor piece that has, that the little vanes slide into, that actually make the pumping happen. And I got this off Craigslist. I drove a long ways to get it too. It was only $40, and it's like rather expensive pump for a new one, but it was froze up. But the windings are still good. I didn't get burnt up or anything. I made the contact and it made a little spark, but nothing happened. Nothing happened. I'm like, okay. And that's what these kind of pumps, if they sit and they're not used, will do, unless they've been oiled up really well before they're set up somewhere. But once it broke off, I was able to get the vanes to come out of there, and sand them down, and they move freely enough. They were. There we go. Only 3 of them though. This 4th one is defying me, and I'm not going to give it any more time. I've probably put 3 hours into this pump so far in trying to refurbish it and get it back together, and it was just a little bit ago that the shaft broke on this, and I was like, oh, do I just give up now? And I was thinking about it, but it's still good. It could work if this will stay on here. So I got to looking at it, and this copper piece is stuck in there now, so I'm not going to take it out. But it was oversized a little bit. The shaft didn't go all the way to the edges where the vanes, slide up to. So the hole was a little bit bigger in this rotor piece than the shaft is right there. And so this would go in there and would kind of wobble around. I thought, well, if I put something in there to take up the slack in the sidewall that's even, and then I grind some flat sides and points onto the shaft, and it's still flush on the bottom, then tap it into place, then it will be splined basically, or the 4 sides will make like points that are kind of like it's splined. It'll still be at the same depth, and once this is inside the housing, it's trapped between the upper part and the plate that goes on the bottom, and it can't go anywhere. And since it's just pumping liquid, it's fuel, it's not pumping molasses or something super heavy. I don't think that that's going to have any chance of slipping. It's slipping inside of there and hollowing out the copper once it's been tapped into place, because it's going to go down to like there. So it's going to be in there very firmly. The only thing I really have to do now is to tap this in there, get my point set, and then cut off the extra, because there can't be any, there's no clearance between, those 2 parts. And then reassemble it, and it's only going to have 3 vanes that are functioning, but I think it will still pump for what I need it for with only 3 of the 4 vanes. It would probably pump good enough for a car, but I'm putting it on the Goldwing right now and see if it's going to be savable. The Goldwing is, I put different heads on it, but it still wants to overheat. And I'm working on that problem, but I don't have the old electric fuel pump from the 1200 heads. So anyway, another story. So this is what I'm working on. So if you have one of these Holley fuel pumps, and they generally are that blue color, I think I took the sticker off of it. Here's the bottom plate. It's a 3484 Holley 12 volts. That one stuck fan is like a hang-up spot. Well, my video became way too long to show how I got to this point. But I guess I did get the part that showed where the shaft was broken, and I managed to reconnect it with a piece of copper tubing and grinding the shaft so that it would cut into the copper tubing and turn the pump vane, and it's working. I'm letting it run right now so it'll get a new groove one in where so the stiffness will go away, and then hopefully it'll stay working. I think it's going to go well. It's pretty puffy. So, yeah, probably a whole lot of the video missing. I just have the beginning part showing what I was trying to do, and then almost 2 hours of trying to put it back together, and since that's didn't go together nice enough to be a video, here's just the proof. It is working. I was confident it would work. It did work. I feel vindicated.